Hello and welcome to Weighintime. I'm Patrick. On this episode, we're going to be talking about alcohol. It's something which we all know, weight loss, slimming world, and alcohol do not go hand in hand. However, there are certain times where you really can't avoid it, and this time of year is one of those times. So this is my top 5 alcohols which have got a low sin and low calorie count. So at number 5 we have wine. Now, wine shouldn't be on the list because it's not the least sin-free or calorific drink out there, but it is something which is readily available at Christmas parties and do's and around the dinner table. So from the Slimming World website, these are the sin values of wine. So an average glass of 175 milliliter wine will be 7 sins for an alcohol content of 10 to 12%. Just to let you know, that goes up to 8 sins for a 12.5 to 13.5% wine, which I think is about standard. If you get a bottle of just any wine from the supermarket, you're looking at about 8 sins for a 175 milliliter glass, or 11.5 sins for a 250 milliliter glass. The next one, slightly better for you, is white wine. Now, I am getting this from the Slimming World website, and also if you haven't got it already, get the Slimming World app, because it does give you a very handy sins online search. So that is really good. So for a 175 milliliter glass of white wine, you're looking at 6 sins. That is for a wine between 8 and 10%. If you're looking for a 250 milliliter glass, you're looking at about 9 sins. And then for a 10.5 to 12.5% wine, which is pretty standard for a white wine, you're looking at either 7 sins for a smaller glass or 10 sins for a big glass. Now, as I said, the sin value has gone up for wine, so make sure, if you haven't actually checked out the website for a while, make sure you do check it out, because sin values could have changed. At number 4, we have beer. But not any beer, because a lot of it is quite calorific. For example, a glass or a pint of Guinness will set you back 10 sins, which means you can only have a pint and a half, and then that would be your limit for the day. So there are a couple of beers that, if you are in the pub, you can enjoy a couple of them before you start reaching the danger limits of sins. The first one is Bud Light. Now, Bud Light will set you back 4 sins for a 330 milliliter bottle. Okay, so that's an average size bottle that you would get in a pub. The next one is Coors Light. Now, most pubs will either have Bud or Coors in their fridge. Coors Light will set you back 5.5 sins for a 330 milliliter bottle. If beer isn't quite your thing, at a joint 4th, we also have cider. Kopparberg Light will set you back 4 sins for a can. Small can of Kopparberg Light is 4 sins. At number 3, now this one is probably where your best sins lie, because they are spirits, your whiskey, vodka and brandy. Now, if you mix these with a diet drink, then you will only be counting the sins for the alcohol. And if you wanted a glass of vodka with, say, a Diet Coke or a Diet Lemonade, for a 25 milliliter shot, which is standard in the UK, you are looking at 3 sins. The same for things like Jack Daniels and also brandy. At number 2, now this one is a strong favourite in my house. I do have a probably more used bottle than it should be. It is Bacardi. Now, Bacardi is a white rum. You can also get own brand white rums as well, and they'll set you back about the same. A 25 milliliter shot of Bacardi with a Diet Coke, Diet Lemonade will set you back 2.5 sins. And at number 1 on this list, we have port and sherry. It's a festive favourite and an all-round favourite for me. Now, if you're getting it in a pub, you will get a 50 milliliter shot as standard in UK pubs, and that will set you back 4 sins for a 50 milliliter shot of port, and 3.5 sins for a 50 milliliter shot of sherry. In my opinion though, Bacardi, vodka or spirits are a better choice because they are slightly stronger and you can still have more for your sins. I hope that list has helped, and I hope that it's made you feel a little bit more confident when going to bars and restaurants with your family and friends over this festive period. If it has helped, then please hit the like button, and also if you would like to see more tips and tricks on how I lost 10 stone, then just subscribe to the channel now. Thank you very much, and remember, stick with this channel, and next time you have your weigh-in time, there won't be any surprises. See you soon.